Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Feeling good? Just keep on giving me a heart, or just share your comments or whatever you want to in the chat box. So this session becomes very interesting and interactive as well. Okay. So yes, I could see some reactions in the chat box, and I'm so glad about it. What about if I say Salamat Patain? Right. So just see, as in I could see that smile on your face and from your expressions when I actually, just use a small version of your language, isn't it? So we feel so at home when somebody talks in the language that we know, isn't it? You go to any country and even if you can just utter a single word, which belongs to the language of that country, it creates an amazing expression about you, and immediately people start feeling the connect. Do you agree with me? Yeah. All right, I'm sure you do, right? Perfect. Thank you, Tausif and Ishwar. So I'm sure it is very interesting to learn a new language, because language is not only something which we use for communication. It is not just an expression. It is much more beyond that, right? It is actually is a tool, a very effective tool for interpersonal relationship. We not only know about the culture of people when we learn their language, but we also are able to understand and connect with them emotionally. And that's why I believe that it's very important to learn any language of your choice, right? And when we say that, it is important to learn a language. Now you all are the students of international business. What do you understand from that? You may not be working in one single country. You will be, getting opportunities to go to different countries, and you may not travel to different countries. That remains as a choice, right? But you may actually will be experiencing different people from different countries in your company, in the industry that you are working with. And when you are able to connect with them because you know a little bit of their language, you will be able to connect on a different level altogether. And that's why Hindi becomes one of the interesting language, and trust me, it is one of the easiest language to learn. And it's very interesting to learn Hindi, and I'm sure you are going to experience that throughout this session today. All right. So let's begin. Let me start with my presentation. Give me just a second. Maybe you have to stop your presentation so that I can. Yeah, thank you. Share my slide. So the entire screen, share. Okay, is the presentation visible, everyone? Yeah. Because I won't be able to see the video anymore. So you have to keep on interacting with me so that I know that I'm connected with all of you.
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Miss, I don't know, but currently I'm seeing a white screen. Is that the thing?
No, it's actually the first slide of mine. You can't see that, or what?
I just see white screen. I'm not sure if it's the internet problem or can someone else?
Yep, maybe Dr. Shraddha, you can try again to share it again.
All right, I'll do that. So here I go. What do you see right now? Is it visible now?
Yes, Miss. Now I can see.
Perfect. What do you read on the screen?
Business Hindi Language Workshop by Dr. Shraddha Kulkarni.
Kudos. Perfect. Okay, nice. All right. So as you all are, knowing about this workshop that we're going to have today, let me give you a small background of what I am. Okay. So as you know that I'm from India, and I am an award-winning professor, inspirational. So that's why I have received these awards. I am, I have a lot of interest in research as well. So research becomes one of the most important part of my life. As I told you, I'm an image consultant, and I have clients. I work with clients on image management and personal branding. I have told you that I'm a coach. I actually work on powerful image of people. So I help them, explore themselves and become a better version of themselves. I am Mrs. India 2018 winner, and I'm a face of Swarovski 2020, sorry. And then I'm also a super mom winner of 2021. I actually, go as international speaker since this COVID situations. We are not going anywhere from last 2 years, but I'm conducting online sessions for different national and international universities, students, and corporate companies. I am also a World Peace Ambassador, and through that title, through this project that we do under Federal Union, we actually have a lot of activities which are conducted for the students who are not so privileged like us, all of us, right? So we do a lot of activity for them. I'm a corporate communication expert, is what I've told you, and my background is I'm a PhD in management and MBA in human resource management. So I do consulting in this field. So that's all about my background. But now let me tell you something which is interesting, very interesting, as I said, right? So this, if you look at this particular slide, you'll see something written in a small box, white color box, right? It is the letters, the alphabets in Hindi. Okay. So Ka, Kha, Ga are the three alphabets which are there in Hindi. And then there are, of course, more alphabets which we are going to come up to. But knowledge of languages is the doorway to wisdom. Do you agree with me, everybody? It does, right? Because as I said, it's not only about knowing a language or speaking to others, but it is much more about the country, the culture, and everything. Now, if you have a question in your mind that why I should learn Hindi as a language, let me tell you that India has a beautiful background, heritage, and business and economy wise is also India is doing very well. And you know that the kind of relationship we have with Malaysia, it is very cordial relationship, and we also have some business relationships. I'm sure you would be learning all these things in your syllabus, isn't it? So if you talk about the tycoons, business tycoons in India, we can see here on the screen. Do you recognize these people, guys, by the way, on your own? Who are the three businessmen that you see on the screen here? Can anybody tell me about that?
I know
Yeah.
this
Bunny.
Correct.
and it's Ratan Tata.
Perfect. And the third one?
I'm not sure.
Azim
Adani.
Premji from Wipro.
Okay.
So we have three big giants, Reliance, Tata Group, and we have Wipro, right? So I'm sure you would know that India has, an export hub. India also imports a lot of goods from different countries. And at the same time, we are open for FDIs, right? And that's why Indian business industry is growing like anything. It is one of the most developing countries in the world. And since our government, from the time we have this Bharatiya Janata Party, that is Narendra Modi government, we have opened doors for business all across the world. Okay. And that's why when you know Hindi language, it is going to be very easy for you to establish your own business or represent your company in India. And when you are working in India, you will find it very interesting when you are talking in any language. If you're talking in Hindi, like as I said, I have just given you an example. I just say Salamat Pateng, and you have just got connected with me, right? There was a smile on your face. So similarly, when you come to India and if you just say Namaste or Namaskar, everybody will, look at you from more respect kind of a manner, right? So that's why it is important for you to learn Hindi. And then if you want to come to India, let me tell you, it is amazing travel destination, right? So next vacation, whenever the situation is good, of course, and when you're planning your next vacation, I welcome you all to India because we have a beautiful heritage. We have mountains, and that's how we differentiate from other Asian countries. You must be knowing that, right? So we have deserts and we have mountains, we have beautiful valleys, we have, coastal areas, and India is beautiful, beautiful, okay? And then for Indians, we say that Atithi Devo Bhava. The meaning of this word, Atithi Devo Bhava, means our guests, our travelers are equivalent to God. So that kind of, amicable treatment that we give people when they're traveling to India. And then you will be able to enjoy a lot of yummy food as well, right? We have, 22 different languages. We have so many different regions. We have so many different, cultures along here in India. So we have all this diversity, and once somebody comes to India, you can actually get a flavor of, this diversity and the unity as well, okay? So this is a beautiful, travel destination, as I said, and that's why if you know Hindi, it will be easier for you to understand the culture of India when you're traveling from one place to another place, okay? Because Hindi is a language which is spoke across all over in India, all right? And then I'm sure you must have heard about something called Bollywood, right? Ishwar, I know that you are playing certain songs, as in the music instrumentals, when I joined this session, right? So I'm sure many of you would have the craze of Bollywood. And let me tell you that this is one of the most promising media industry, right? So from business perspective also, if you look at Bollywood, you will see that they have a good future because they're coming up with, a lot of movies, and then we have every year we have 4 billion and plus kind of audience, and so many movies are coming around, and I'm sure everybody started getting interested in Bollywood along with Hollywood nowadays, isn't it? So that's why when you know Hindi, you will be able to enjoy the Bollywood movies as well. And through that also, you will be able to understand a lot about Indian culture, which will be useful for you when you're doing business in India or when you are working as a corporate part of a company in India, right? And then, yeah, I'm sure you would say that, this is not an age, madam. We are so young and we are just maybe not even 20. Are you guys 20-year-old or less than that? You're too young, right? So I'm sure you may not be thinking about meditations and spirituality and yoga and all those things. But trust me, when you grow up in your life, body, mind, and spirit, okay, your soul, this has to be in alignment with each other. That actually becomes, a key or a tool for your success, right? And that's why you will be able to experience yourself, explore yourself through the essence of spirituality and yoga. And India, is the origin or hub for yoga and spirituality. So that is also one of the reasons that if you know Hindi language, it will be easier for you to understand and connect with spirituality or use yoga techniques for your own peace of mind and aligning your body, mind, and soul, right? And then, as I said, we have a beautiful heritage. We have so much of diversity, okay? We are so, we are people who are ready for celebration. So even if we talk about Bollywood movie, you'll be able to see that after every half an hour, or maybe less than that, after every 10 minutes, you'll have a song, right? Or you will see a celebration. And we have vibrant celebrations. We celebrate Diwali and Holi and so many festivals. So if you know Hindi, you'll be able to connect with all these things. And that's why I want you all to learn Hindi, okay? And that's why we all are here today. Okay, now this is something that I've told you about the background, why we should know about Hindi. But since you are the business management students and business comes first, let me give you the technical or business reasons for why you should know this language, because nearly 425 million people speak Hindi as their first language. So they may not be only staying in India, but all across the world. Wherever you go, if you find an Indian, the basic language that they would know is Hindi, because that's our national language. Okay. So just imagine you would be coming across any of these 425 million people, right? And when you are, as I said, just say namaste, you'll be able to easily get connected with them. And as I said at the beginning, okay, it may be possible that you're traveling around the world as a part of your business or as a part of your corporate profession, okay? And then if you know the language, you'll be able to connect with people. But it's so also possible that you're working in your own country, and then there are people around other countries, okay, which are coming and working with you in your company. So it's always a good idea to learn their language, okay, and to understand their language. Around 120 million people speak Hindi as their second language. So you have to now club it together. Sum up 425 and 120. How many numbers? Okay, these many people, 545 million people are actually talking in Hindi. So if you want to connect with all these people for your business reasons, it's always good idea to at least know the basics of their language, right? In India, Hindi is the official language. I just told you, it's a national language, it's an official language. So most of the documents, most of the interactions you will find, official interactions also you'll find that happening in Hindi as a language, okay? India has one of the fastest growing economies in the world and a business hub with more than 50 cities which have over 1 million people. I just told you, India is growing very fast and we are very promising and aggressive in doing business because we really want to see ourselves developed. We are a very progressive country, okay? And because of that, it becomes a business hub. You know that there are many companies who would like to, relocate their businesses for some reasons right now, isn't it? And when it comes to such investments, FDIs, India becomes a first choice for many of the businesses. And you never know, you will be a part of such one company. Okay, so if you know this language, it's going to be an added advantage for you for sure. Okay, Hindi as a spoken language so Hindi is not only an Indian language, all right? This is also a very important point, my dear students, and I would like you all to note this down, that apart from India, there are other countries also which are using Hindi as a spoken language. That includes Mauritius, Fiji, Suriname, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and Nepal. So even if you are not coming to India but going to these other countries, Hindi is going to come to your rescue, okay? And knowing Hindi will be helpful for dealing with Arab people as well. So even if you go to Arab countries, even if you want to work with, let's say, Abu Dhabi or Dubai, and if you know Hindi, okay, you will be able to make connection and interactions with people very easily. In India, okay, knowing the basic of Hindi can take you a long way towards the goal of dealing with Indians all across the world. So I told you, it's not only about Indians, but anybody, right? When somebody speaks our language, we feel more comfortable and connected with the person, right? So it becomes an added advantage. Now, so I'm sure I have convinced you enough and given you enough reasons to learn Hindi language. Are you all with me? Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Are you excited?
Yes,
very excited.
Perfect. So namaste is the first Indian word that you must know. And if you can look at me on the screen, you have to club your paws together. Okay, the same thing you can see on the screen as well. And you have to say namaste by joining your hands together. Okay, so this is how we greet people in India. So whenever you come to India, you will see that people are greeting you with their paws connected to each other and keeping it near your heart. All right, so that is the namaste thing. So if you want to say hello to somebody, you can use namaste. And the beauty of this word namaste is you can say it in different times, right? If you want to say good morning to somebody, good afternoon, good evening, anytime you can use this word namaste. And not only that, but even if you want to say goodbye or if you want to say good night, you can use the same expression namaste. So learning one word will be helpful for you to connect with people at different time zone, isn't it? So namaste is the first expression that you must know as far as Hindi language is concerned, right? If you want to say hey, hi, hello, okay, so you'll say suniye. Okay, aji suniye. Okay, so if you want to ask somebody about an address or something, and if you want to say hi or hello, you will use the word called suniye. Okay, I want you all to remember all these words, all right? Because I'm going to conduct a small quiz for all of you once we are done with this live. Yeah. Okay, if you want to say goodbye, okay, once you're done with your meeting with somebody, and if you are just, parting ways from the person, you can just, again, as I said, just say namaste, even when you want to say goodbye. Okay, so it is an expression which you actually say when you meet people and when you're parting from them, when you're departing from people, the same time you can use the same expression as namaste. Okay, there are other words also which you can use. So like, for example, if at all you have 3 days meeting, okay, and you're parting ways on the very first day, but you're going to meet that same person on the next day again, all right? So you will say, fir milenge. So if in English, we have something called see you soon, right? Whenever when you're parting ways from your college students, other fellow students, what do you say? Okay, see you, right? So similarly in Hindi, we have fir milenge. Okay, you understood? Fir milenge. Fir is again and milenge is will meet, will again meet very soon. Okay, so that's how we say fir milenge. And for example, you have come to India and now you are actually leaving the country and going to your own home. So if you don't know how, how soon will you be able to meet those people again? So you are almost saying a final goodbye, right? Or maybe you're parting ways for a long time, let's say 6 months or more than that. So at that time, there is another expression which you use, which is again used to say goodbye, is alvida. Okay. So again, in Hindi, or we have something called kabhi alvida na kehna, means what? Never say goodbye. So we are, always going to be in touch with each other. So something like that. So if you are parting ways for a long time, you will say alvida. So namaste, fir milenge, and alvida. If you want to say good morning, you will say suprabhat. Suprabhat. If you want to say good night, you will say shubharatri. Shubharatri. If you want to say good evening, you will say Shubha Sandhya. Shubha Sandhya. Okay. If you want to welcome somebody, okay, if somebody is coming to your country or maybe to your company for the first time, and if you want to welcome them, you will say Swagat. Aapka Swagat hai. This is a complete sentence, but you can simply say Swagat. Okay, Swagat is equal to welcome. You can also say Padhariye. When somebody generally comes to your maybe home, or maybe you're welcoming somebody, escorting somebody for a function, or maybe escorting somebody for a hotel stay, you generally say Padhariye. Okay, and if at all you find it a little difficult to pronounce Padhariye, the easiest is Aiye. Aiye again could be used to welcome people. So again, you have 3 options here: Swagat, Padhariye, and Aiye. Next is, generally, what are the words that we use in formal greetings? We say, nice to meet you. I'm very happy to see you, right? So how do you say that in English? In Hindi, I'm sorry. So you say, aapse milkar khushi hui. You will say, aap as in you, aapse milkar, meeting you, khushi hui. I am glad. So I'm glad when I meet you, right? So aapse milkar khushi hui. Okay. All right. Now somebody would like to repeat that for me. Anybody? Would you say aapse milkar khushi hui? Any student, would you like to try this expression?
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई.
Wonderful. Very good. All right. If you want to ask somebody, how are you? Okay. Now, there's a trick here, okay? Now, it is gender specific. When you are asking somebody, how are you? It is not like English, which is a common expression, all right? In Hindi, we have it as it gender specific. So if you want to talk to a lady, you will say aap kaisi hai. So I, right? That is what you use. Aap kaisi hai. If you want to talk to a man or a group of people, you want to use it as plural, you will say aap kaise hai. Okay? So see the difference. You have to use expressions in a different manner for a different gender here. So if you want to ask somebody how are you, you will say aap kaise hai, aap kaisi hai, right? Kaisi hai for who? Women. Kaise hai for men or a group of people. All right. And then if somebody asks you how are you, aap kaise hai, so you'll answer as main theek hu. So this is again a very common expression. A girl and a boy, anybody can say this. Okay, मैं ठीक हूँ. I am fine. So you say it by saying मैं ठीक हूँ. What is your name? Okay, if you want to ask somebody about their name, you will say आपका नाम क्या है? Okay, again this is very interesting and important, right? So you will say what is your name in the way आपका नाम क्या है? And the one who answers these questions, my name is Shraddha. Okay, so I will say, मेरा नाम Shraddha है. Okay, so you know Ishwar would say, मेरा नाम Ishwar है. Tausif would say, मेरा नाम Tausif है. Okay, again this is not a gender specific one. Now let's play a memory game. Let me see how many of you are remembering the lessons that you are learning so far. Okay. So tell me, what do you say? How do you say good afternoon in India? Anybody? Quickly.
India?
No, that is for good evening.
Oh,
Go ahead, try. Yes, anybody? We've just seen the slide. Do you remember that? I told you to pay attention. How do you say good afternoon? Anybody else would like to try?
there's only three, right? Shubh Prabhat, Shubh Sandhya, and Shubh Ratri, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct. I'm playing a trick with all of you. I haven't told you what you say to good afternoon in Hindi. Okay, so let me tell you now. The expression for good afternoon is Shubha Dopahar. Okay, which is not mentioned in the earlier slide. Alright. So, yeah, I just wanted to play a trick with you. So, when you want to say good afternoon, you say Shubha Dopahar. But as I said, generally, in Hindi, instead of saying, good morning, good afternoon, and all these things, you just, when you meet people at any point in time of the day, you generally say Namaste or Namaskar. Okay? Are you all with me? Enjoying this? Students?
Yes, miss. Very much.
Perfect.
Yeah, enjoying.
Perfect. Okay. Now, something which is very, very important is knowing the numbers. Okay, the basic numbers at least you should know from different languages, right? And then you should also know about the currency that is being used by a certain country. So in India, we have currency called rupaya, right? So rupees is the currency of India. Okay. And then how do you say such, words or such numbers in Hindi? So one is called ek. Two is called do. I want you all to repeat along with me, okay? One is ek. Say ek.
Ek.
Very good. Two is do.
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 Good. Three is teen.
Teen.
It's not teen, it's teen. Teen.
Teen.
Perfect. Four is char.
Char.
Very good. Five is panch. Panch. Very good. Six is cha. Correct. Seven is sat. 8 is art.
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 9 is no.
No.
No. Very good.
No.
Very good. 10 is das.
Duck.
Duck.
Okay, very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then there is again a very beautiful song in India which is called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So that's the very easiest way to remember these numbers in Hindi. So, for foreign students, even if you know first 10 numbers, it's good enough for you. Okay. And apart from that, as I told you, the currencies is something that you need to know. Okay. So when you're talking about, 100 rupees. Okay. So what do you call it in Hindi? So. What do you call it in Hindi? So. When you're talking about 1,000 rupees. Okay. So you call it hazar. 1,000 is hazar. And when you're talking about lakhs of rupees, lakh. Okay. You call it lakh. 1 lakh. So you again connect this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and uske aage you use so. So 100, 200 means 100, 200, 300 that way. Okay. And then you have hazar. If you want to say 1,000, you will say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Okay. So this is for 1,000. And then for lakh, you have 1 lakh, 2 lakh. So 1 lakh, 2 lakh this way. Okay. Got it? Anybody has any doubt here? Any question here? Anybody?
Miss, I have a small question. So,
Sorry?
I have a small question. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
So basically, here, let's say Africa, East African countries, they use million, but in India,
Right.
mostly they go with lakh. So may I know
Right.
what's the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, the reason behind that is the calculation. Okay, the way we calculate the amount. So, how many zeros are there in front of 1 is the parameter for calculation in India. Okay, so when
Okay.
you have 1 0, we call it
Thus.
10. Thus, right? When we have 2 zeros, we call it 100. That is 100.
Okay.
3 zeros, hazar. 4 zeros, 10,000, and 5 zeros, lakhs.
Okay.
So this is how we calculate, and we say crores. So when we are talking about billions, we talk about crores.
Crores.
So
Oh.
that's how, yeah. And I'm sure you would be knowing that, this zero is actually an invention of India. So
Yeah.
the numbering has been done in India before the Western countries. Okay. And that's why we're following what we are actually following right from the ancestors' time. Okay. So that's the reason. Did I
Oh.
answer your question?
Yes, Miss. Thank you so much.
Later. Okay. So now, again, there's a quick quiz for you. Okay. You can see some items here in front of your screen, right? What you have to simply do is count how many items are there and tell me in Hindi quickly. I'm waiting. The first one, the ball. How many balls are there?
Means I think it's better if you call out the name,
Yes. In Hindi. Which number?
Ek.
Yes. Ek. Very good. Okay. Bananas. कितने bananas है? How
4.
many bananas? 4. Very good. Stars. How many stars are there? No. कितने हैं?
Is it
How
8?
many stars?
8.
Yes, 8.
8, right?
That's correct. That's correct. Very good. How many teddies?
5.
5.
5. Very good. How many mangoes?
6.
Very good. Wonderful. You are so fast learners, quick learners. Okay. How many balloons?
3.
3. Correct. And how many lions?
2.
2. Very good. And how many roses?
For that one, we
Thus,
can
I
read
think.
that.
Thus.
Is
That's
that
correct. It is thus. Okay. Yes. All right. So, okay, let me just give me a moment.
Is
Sure.
it okay if you remove
Sorry?
the heart? Okay, fine.
Sorry. Okay, so now I have something here for you, okay, which is again interesting.
Oh,
Okay, this is Indian currency. Can you see that? Is it visible?
yes,
Is it visible?
yes,
Yeah?
yes, miss.
Okay, okay. So when I say hazar, right? I'm talking about thousand. So we have a currency which is called 2000. Okay. So this is what you will see here, how we write the numbers in Hindi. Okay. So when you see a currency like this, which is the highest currency in India, this is 2000 rupees, which is called what? Tell me in Hindi. क्या
दो
बोलेंगे हम इसको?
2000.
2000. Very good. Okay. Now look at this one. Can you all see this?
Is that 500 or 50?
Nah, not
No.
500, not 50. See quick.
I think it's dust.
10 bucks.
That's
10
correct.
bucks.
That's correct. Yes, that's correct. Very good. Okay, now look at this one.
That's 200, I guess. 200.
Yes, 200 is called what?
200.
Doso. Very good. I'm so glad you're learning
500.
Pancho. Very good. Okay. So if you would have been here with me in a classroom, I would have given all this currency to you. Okay. So let's just go back to the presentation of ours. Let me know you can see the presentation. Is it visible, everyone?
Yes, miss, it's clear.
Perfect. Okay. Now, there are few important words. Now, what I want you all is to make, a note of all these words, okay? Because when you will be doing a business with somebody, or when you're talking to somebody who's a Hindi language person, okay? So you will come across all these words very, very often, all right? Because these are called business related words. And even if, many a times you'll say, okay, ma'am, generally the business happens in English, so why do we know about it? But because you may find that there are two Indians sitting along, okay, two partners, and then they are talking about something with you. And if you know the basic words, business related words, it's going to be helpful for you to get an understanding or gauge what they are talking about, right? So I want you all to note down all these important words in your diary, or just take a screenshot, whichever way you find it easy, okay? So the first word is advantage, right? When we say business, there are so many times we use this word advantage. What are the advantages that I should do business with you? Why should I buy your product? Okay, what are the advantages of your product? So how do you say that in Hindi? That is called labh. We say it labh. Labh is advantages. Okay. Second is advertisement. No business, you cannot imagine any business without advertisements, right? So what do you call advertisements in Hindi? That is Vigyapan. You call it Vigyapan. Okay. So that is the Hindi word for advertisement. Then something called advice. Okay. Many a times you go to your boss and say, can I seek some advice from you? Okay. So how do you say that in Hindi? What is the word for advice? Salah. Salah. Okay. S-A-L-A-H. Salah. Right? Agenda. Okay. What is the agenda for the meeting today? Okay. So the agenda is called Karya Suchi. Okay. Agenda is called Karya Suchi. Okay. Many a times when you're making a presentation or you're talking to people, you are making some mistakes and then you have to apologize, right? So you say apology. Okay. My apology that I've come a little late in the meeting, or I have given you some incorrect data or whatever, right? So when you say apology, how do you say that in Hindi? There's a word called Shama Yachna. Okay. The word for apology in Hindi is Shama Yachna. Okay. Next is authorization. Okay. How do you say that this is an authorization? Okay. So authorization is called, the one governing body of authorization is called Pradhikaran. Okay. The word is missing here. My apologies. So Shama Yachna. Okay. The word is Pradhikaran, Pradhikaran, Pradhikaran. Okay, so that is the authorization company or authorization agency, government, regulatory, whatever. Okay, so that is called Pradhikaran. Then you have bill. Bill in English is also called the same in Hindi as well. So bill you will call bill only. Okay. Brand, again, when you say it is a brand, okay, my company is a brand or my brand is like this. I have a clothing brand, whatever. Again, the same will be used in Hindi as well. Okay. So there are so many common words in English which we also use in Hindi, and I'm sure the same is there in Malay also, right? And then budget. Okay. When we say budget, again the same word budget is used in Hindi as well. The only pronunciation is a little different. We say budget. In Hindi, we say budget. Budget. Okay. So that's how these are the words. Again, there are some more words called commission. Okay. Commission in Hindi is called ayog. Ayog. Okay. Comparison. Okay. I want to compare my product with someone else's product. So how do you say comparison? Tulna. It's not tulna. Okay. It's tulna. Tulna. Right? Competition again. When we talk about business, the most important word in business is competition, right? So when we want to say competition, we say pratiyogita. Okay. So we say pratiyogita. All right. What do we call competitors? The competitors are pratiyogi. Pratiyogi. Okay. Confirmation. What do we call confirmation? I received your email confirmation. So confirmation is Pushtikaran. Pushtikaran. Okay. Cost. How do we call cost? We say cost is lagat. Lagat is cost. Okay. Creditor. The one who gives you credit. Again, very important word in business, right? Creditor is runadata. Runadata. Okay. Customers. Again, we say customer is a king, right? Customer grahak. Grahak raja hota hai. Okay. Grahak. Customer is grahak. And then one again, very important word. There are a number of different business related words, but these are the most commonly used and important ones, and that's why I'm sharing with you. Okay. So deadline, again, very important word in business is deadline, right? So we call it samay seema. Samay seema. Okay. Now, anybody has any doubt about this word, or if you don't know how to pronounce it or something like that, let me know. I'll repeat. Okay, I'll tell you right from the beginning once again. Advantage is labh. Advertisement is vigyapan. Advice is salah. Agenda is karyasuchi. Apology is shama yachna. Authorization is pradhikaran. Bill is bill. Brand is brand. And budget is budget. Okay. Commission is ayog. Comparison, tulna. Competition, pratiyogita. Competitor, pratiyogi. Confirmation, pushtikaran. Pushtikaran. Cost, lagat. Creditor, runadata. Customer, grahak. Deadline, samay seema. Okay, are you all with me here, everybody? Students, did you make note of these words? All of you?
Yes, miss.
Perfect. Now, I want you all to do this interesting activity. There are certain pictures in your screen, right? There are 4 pictures. I want you all to make a story and tell me that story using those Hindi business words. Okay? Can you do that? You can use
Yes.
only one single word. You may tell the story in English because I know you cannot speak fluent Hindi immediately, but use those Hindi words somewhere in your story. Can you do that? Who would like to go first? Yes? Anybody? Yeah, I'm waiting.
I think Ishwarmeet wanted to try.
Yes, please.
Okay. I will try. I don't know, but I'll try.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's try for the. I have to use the business
Which
related
one?
words. I have to use the business related words, right?
Yes, that's correct. You have to make a story and you have to say that word in your story. Okay.
Okay.
Like, for example, I'm having a meeting with my friends and the deadline for the meeting or the project is today. So the Samay Seema for the project is today. Something like that. Just as an example.
Okay. So there is a dad on the chair, and the son is walking towards the dad. The son is walking towards asking for a samyachana from his dad.
Very good. Shama Yachana. Yes, very good. Very well tried. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, someone else? Anybody else would like to try?
I can try for the first picture, but I think
Please go
I'm going to
ahead.
change the context a little bit. So
No worries.
yeah, so the teacher is explaining the students the love of using computer, of using laptop.
Wonderful,
correct?
wonderful. Yeah, very good.
Is it
Love,
correct?
benefit.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank
Perfect.
you.
Very well tried. Next.
Miss, can I try the second picture?
Yes, please go ahead.
So basically, I think I'll go with the managers. So managers are having their own product presentation in front of their grahak.
Very good. Yes, correct. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, yeah. Very creative students you all are. Who would like to
I'm
go
gonna
next?
try for the third picture.
Yes.
The guy is thinking about his Vigyapan.
Very good. Advertisement. Excellent, excellent. Next. Who would like to go next? I'm waiting. Everyone has to take their turn, okay? I can't see your names on the screen right now, but you have to come forward on your own. Or maybe some of you can just, take the name and then the person tells the story. So somebody has to lead. Who would like to do that? Just take the names on the screen the way you see in the same sequence.
Kirtana, you want to try? Kirtana?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll try the second picture.
Mm-hmm.
The bosses are comparing the luggage for 2 months, I think.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Use Hindi word here.
Luggage, the cost.
Lagat.
For
Very
2
good. Yeah, correct. So it is lagat. Okay. Lagat. Beautiful. Next.
Sabrina, you want to try?
See, this is how you all are going to participate. Yes.
I think Mason can
For
go.
my son?
Yeah.
Yeah, my son, you want to try?
Yeah, I'll go with the second picture.
Mm-hmm.
The boss is giving Samay Seema to their employees, to the team members.
Very good. Deadline. Samay Seema. Excellent. Very good. Next. Sabina, you haven't tried yet.
Sabrina, yeah.
Sabrina, okay.
I think she might be busy or something.
All
How
right.
about Zoha?
Ali Zain?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoha or Ali Zain.
Yeah, okay, I'll go for the second picture.
Mm-hmm.
So the boss is discussing the budget.
Budget. Very good. You found the easiest one, right? Okay, great. Next. Do we still have some more students who haven't tried?
I think
Okay, done.
Zoha only.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we can
Yeah,
move on. Yeah,
Zoha.
we can move on. It's fine now.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, now how do you formulate the basic sentence in Hindi? Okay, so it is a little different, the order in which we place the sentences, it's a little different than English. Okay, so just pay attention. So Hindi grammar follows the same type of sentences like English. So we have verb, we have subject, and we have object. Okay, the similar way we have it in English, right? So we have the same thing in Hindi as well. We have object, we have subject, and we have verb. Okay, but the order of the words will differ. So when we talk about Hindi, or when we are building a sentence in Hindi, what do? We write the subject first, then the object, and then the verb. Okay, so remember this order. So when you want to formulate a sentence in Hindi, what you will do is you will use the subject, the object, and the verb. Okay, so let's begin with the subject. So if you want to say I, you will say main. Okay, if you want to say we, all, right, you will say we, you will say hum. If you want to say you will say tu, tum, or aap. Now again, if you are talking to a very close friend of yours, you will say tu kya kar raha hai? What are you doing? So again, this you will be for a very close friend. So you'll say tu. Okay, when you're talking to maybe somebody who's a senior of yours in the college, okay, so you will say tum. Instead of saying tu, you will say tum. Okay, so tum kya kar rahe ho means what are you doing? So again, you will be tum. But when you're talking to somebody, maybe in a business scenario, maybe your boss, maybe your colleagues, or maybe your teachers, okay, so you will say aap. Okay, so you will say aap. Aap kya kar rahe ho? What are you doing? So single word you, and then the expressions in Hindi will change according to your relationship with the person. So as I said, close friends, you will say what? Tu, tum, or aap?
Tum.
Tu.
Very good. If it is a not very close friend to you, or just somebody whom you know, acquaintance, or maybe a senior student in your college, so what will you say for him?
Up.
Tum.
Very good. And if you want to show your respect through your words to somebody, maybe your teachers or somebody in a business relationship, what do you say?
Up.
Very good. Okay. When you want to say he, you will say ye, ya, wo. If it is nearby, if he's standing beside you, you'll say he. If he's standing, far from you, or if you just want to refer somebody else who's not present there, you'll say wo. Ye or wo. Either ways. Okay. So as I said, if the person is besides you, near to you, you will say ye. And if the person is not near to you, you'll say wo. Okay, so this is used for she. Similarly, even if you are talking about a lady, you will say ye or wo. Wo ladki. Ye ladki. Okay, ladki as in the girl. If you want to say this or it, again you will say the same expressions. ये वो, ये घर है. This is a house. ये मेरा घर है. It is my house. Okay, so again, isn't it interesting? He, she, this, it. For everything you will either use ye or wo, depends on the distance. Okay, so this is how, when you're formulating sentences in Hindi, what you'll have to remember is the order of the sentence will be subject, object and verb. Okay, now let's take an example. My name is Shraddha. Okay, so how will I say that in Hindi? So I'll say the subject first, mera. Okay, then the object, naam, Shraddha, and then the verb will come at the end, hai. Mera naam Shraddha hai. Okay, so this is how we formulate a sentence in Hindi. Okay, now again, let's continue with the same sentence here. While formulating difficult, a little complex word in English, complicate words in English, what do we say? Mera naam Shraddha hai. My name is Shraddha. Okay, and the expression and in Hindi is or. Okay, or is and. O-R or nahi, O-U-R or. Okay, aur. This is how you say it. Or I am from London. मैं लंदन से हूँ. मैं लंदन से हूँ. Okay, so this is a little complicated sentence. My name is John. मैं लंदन से हूँ. Anybody would like to tell me about your name and the place you belong to by trying Hindi word, formulating Hindi word? Like for example, मैं श्रद्धा हूँ. मैं इंडिया से हूँ. Okay?
मैं ऑन हूँ और मैं पाकिस्तान से हूँ.
Perfect. Very good, very good. Anyone else? Anyone else would like to try?
Okay, मैं तौसीफ हूँ और मैं केन्या से हूँ.
Wonderful. See, you already have started formulating sentences in Hindi. Wonderful. Okay. Now, if we have a little more complex sentence, okay, if you want to add something else to this, how will we say that? My name is John and I speak English. Okay. Because I am from London. So we are adding I speak English in the entire sentence, which is a new one, right? So how will we do that? My name is John remains the same. Mera naam John hai. Okay, until then you all are with me, right? Or and, right? And मैं अंग्रेजी बोलता हूँ. Angrezi is English. So if you want to say English in Hindi, you will say Angrezi. Okay? We don't call English as English in Hindi. We call it Angrezi. Okay? Speaking, बोलना. So मैं अंग्रेजी बोलता हूँ. Okay? Now again, somebody would like to try this again. मेरा नाम श्रद्धा है और मैं हिंदी बोलती हूँ. Anybody?
मेरा नाम ऑन है और मैं उर्दू बोलता हूँ.
Very good, on. I'm sure it's going to be a little easier for you, right? Because Hindi, Urdu are quite fluid languages.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Somebody else? Girls, where are you? Where is the girl power?
मेरी नाम सबरीना है और मैं बांग्ला बोलती हूँ क्योंकि मैं बांग्लादेश से हूँ.
Wow, very good. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So, अंग्रेजी बोलता हूँ क्योंकि का मतलब, what do we mean by क्योंकि is because. Okay. So in Hindi, if you want to say because, you will say क्योंकि मैं लंदन से हूँ. Okay. So my name is John. I speak English because I am from London. In Hindi, you will say मेरा नाम John है और मैं अंग्रेजी बोलता हूँ क्योंकि लंदन से हूँ. Okay. So this is how you formulate the basic sentence in Hindi. Okay. Now if at all you have to, know the basic words and expressions to formulate a certain sentence, these are the basic, information that you need to have. First of all, you should know about the colors as well, right? So when we come across a black color, in Hindi we say kala. Okay. For black we say kala. For white we say safed. For blue we say neela. For green we say hara. For red we say lal. Okay. So kala, safed, neela, hara or lal. These are the colors in Hindi. Now, can you see this color on your screen? Is it visible? Everyone?
Yes.
Do you see that? Which color is this?
Miss, it's quite hidden by the background.
Yeah, it
Okay,
looks
you can't see that. I have to minimize the screen, I believe. Okay, let's do it a little later. Okay. So if at all you want to say, what did you say? Okay. In English, if you want to say, what did you say? You will say, kya kaha? Aapne kya kaha? Okay. So aap, tumne kya kaha? So you can simply say, kya kaha? So if at all you are not able to listen to what somebody else has said, you can say, kya kaha? Okay. What do I do? In such situations, what do you expect me to do, or what do I do? So you'll say, kya karu? Main kya karu? Okay. What will happen? If you want to ask somebody what will happen, so you will say, kya hoga? Kya hoga? What did you see? In Hindi, you will say, kya dekha? Aapne kya dekha? Okay. Who came? Who came will be kaun aaya. Kaun aaya. Who is this will be kaun hai. Okay. Who is this will be kaun hai. Said is kaha. He said. Usne kaha. You said. Tumne kaha. Okay. After is baad. After you. Hai na? Generally when we are, it is an etiquette that we use, right? Somebody is going in a lift and we also want to go. We say to the person, after you. So, aapke baad. Hai na? Again. Repetition. We say fir. Fir milenge. Do you remember? We'll see you again. So, fir milenge. Fir. Okay. Fir is for again. Use. What is the use of this? What is the use of Hindi language? So, upayog. Hindi ka upayog kaise kare? Okay. Upayog. To him or her is usse. Usse. Okay. Now, you've seen all these words and the different sentences on your screen. Use any of these in any of your word. Can you do that? Anybody? Either you can use a color or maybe any expression out of this. Anybody? Yeah. Would you like to try?
Yep, sure.
Which color? Sorry. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. I will go with the first one. So I'll say, क्या कहा आपने उसके बाद?
Very good. What did you say after that? Very good. Okay. Which color hair generally Asian people do have?
Kala.
Kala. Very good. Okay. What is the color of the sky in the morning?
Neela.
Neela. Very good. Okay. What is the color of सफेद? किसका होता है सफेद?
A swan.
दूध.
Okay. What is the
Swan.
दूध.
Dude, yes. What is the color of milk? What is the color of milk?
Safed.
Safed. Very good. Okay. What is the color of danger or stop signal?
Lal.
Lal. Very good. What is the color of leaves?
Hara.
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 Hara. Very good. Okay, excellent. Now, pronounce the sentence in Hindi. Now, I'm not going to help you out. Okay, it's already written there. You just have to read that out in Hindi. Let me see how correctly do you pronounce the words in Hindi. Anybody would like to try? Anyone?
क्या
Okay,
हम
before we
अगले
go
हफ्ते
ahead,
मिल सकते हैं?
I'm so sorry. Before we go ahead, Ishwar, we do have time, right? Because we have a question answer session also. So can I continue for next 5 minutes and then we move on to the question answer session? Is that okay?
Yes, yes, it's okay.
Perfect. 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 Okay, go ahead. Somebody was saying this sentence.
क्या हम अगले हफ्ते मिल सकते हैं?
Very good. You said it completely correctly. Okay, next.
I'll
Anybody
go
else?
next. I'll go, Miss. Shuru, correct?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
I finished.
शुरू करना is not the next one. उससे पहले भी एक है.
I went
You
to the
missed
short.
the second one.
Oh, you went to follow the line?
Shortest one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we'll give someone else a chance, I guess. Probably.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Because you're finding it difficult, I know. Okay, somebody else? Somebody else?
मैं चाहूंगी
Yeah, I'll try.
कि आप बिजनेस पार्टनर से मिले, कि आप
Very good.
मेरे
मैं
बिजनेस
चाहूंगी
पार्टनर से मिले.
कि आप मेरे business partner से
Partner.
मिले. Very good. Very good. Now she has made a change here. Here we have written चाहूंगा. That is for male, right? Men. चाहूंगी is for female, women. All right. Next.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
try.
Anybody? हाँ, please do.
क्या हम विजिटिंग कार्ड एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं?
Very good. Excellent. Next one. Who would like to
Can you
try
try
the
to hide the pop-up?
Done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Who would like to try?
Okay, I can try.
Yes, please.
मेरा मनाना है कि हम किसी समझौते पर सहमत हो सकते हैं.
Very good. It's only that मेरा मानना है. Okay. मेरा मानना है. You want to say it again?
Yep, sure. मेरा मानना है कि हम किसी समझौते पर सहमत हो सकते हैं.
Very good. सहमत हो सकते हैं. Excellent. Okay. Now you again do it yourself. Okay. Here are certain words that I gave you. You have to complete it with another Hindi word. For example, I am Shraddha. मैं हूँ Shraddha. Okay. So you can pick up any sentence and then you actually add some other Hindi word which you have learned so far to that and let me know what it is. Second, let's start with second. हम है. Anybody?
Maybe you want to try?
हम बिजनेस पार्टनर्स हैं.
Very good.
Is there a Hindi word? Is there a Hindi
Yes.
word for business partner?
Business partner is उद्योग सहकारी.
Never mind.
You use something else as well. हम स्टूडेंट है. स्टूडेंट को क्या बोलोगे? विद्यार्थी.
Is it also called छात्र?
छात्र. Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Next.
Miss, I'll go.
Yes, please.
I'll be like, to have brand.
Yes, to have brand. Very good. Next. Okay, whom will you say तू है? किससे बात करते हुए you will say तू है?
To I think a close friend.
Very good, very good. Somebody who's very close to you, right? Or maybe younger than you. So you will say तू है. Very good. Next. Who would like to try next?
तुम ग्राहक हो.
Very good. तुम ग्राहक हो. Excellent. Next. किसको आप बोलोगे तुम? Whom will you call तुम?
A senior classmate.
Student. Yes. Very good. Very good. Somebody who's not very close to you, but not very senior to you as well, right? Somebody who's like a friend. Next, aap hai. Who would like to go for this? Aap
Welcome.
teacher hai.
You want to try?
Yes. Somebody? Come on. Is that so difficult?
Go out of business context and say आप सुंदर हैं.
Very good. Excellent. Sundar as in beautiful. Very good. Next. Okay. House is ghar. Okay. If you want to say house, this is my house, you say ghar. So can you use yah hai by using the word house?
यहाँ है मेरा घर.
यह है मेरा घर और यह मेरा घर
घर
है.
है.
Very good. Very good. वह. Next.
वहाँ मेरी दोस्त का घर है.
वेरी गुड. वह मेरी दोस्त है और वो उसका घर है. वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट. नेक्स्ट. ये है वो है.
ये है मेरी गाड़ी.
यस. वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट. वे है मेरे
ग्राहक हैं.
ग्राहक. Very good. Super. Okay. So now we begin the question and answer session. But before that, again, I have something for you. Okay. There are certain things that I'm going to ask you. And what you have to do is, I'm not going to tell you what it is called in Hindi. You have to quickly, find it out maybe from your mobile phone, from a translator, wherever you want to. And tell me what it is in Hindi. Okay. What is this in Hindi?
कागज.
Kagaz.
Kagaz. Very good. You already know that, right? The student who doesn't know Hindi, find it out. What is it? What is this?
Cup.
Cup.
Na?
प्याला.
प्याला और प्याली. चाय की प्याली, right? Okay. Okay. Fine. What is this? Can you see this on the screen?
Watch.
घड़ी.
घड़ी.
What is called ghadi in English? Very good. What is this? Okay, it's not visible. Now it is. Now you can see that, right?
किताब.
Kitab. That is book. Yes. Correct. Okay. Now this one.
Bottle.
Bottle. Yeah. Bottle is called bottle. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Wonderful. So I hope that you have been able to enjoy this session and are able to learn certain words in Hindi. Okay. And this will be useful for you not only when you come to India, but you meet anybody who knows Hindi. And if you use any of these expressions, I'm sure that is going to be useful for you. It was interesting. Somebody said that. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so glad that you found it interesting. Wonderful. Okay. Now I would like to take your questions, right? So please go ahead with your questions. I have taken a little more time. I'm so sorry for that. But I hope that should be okay because I wanted you to understand it in a most, better possible manner. So I hope that you've been able to understand that. Mitch, what's the difference between hai and who? Okay. So मेरा नाम श्रद्धा है. My name is Shraddha. और मैं श्रद्धा हूँ means I am Shraddha. So when we use English is in Hindi, we call it hai. When we use I am, we say who. Okay. So this is how hai and who is different. So मेरा नाम श्रद्धा है. If you want to say that my name is Shraddha, you will say मेरा नाम श्रद्धा है. When you want to say I am Shraddha, you will say मैं श्रद्धा हूँ. मैं एक विद्यार्थी और मैं एक छात्रा हूँ. I am a student. Okay, so this is how you use it in a different context. Yeah. Okay, I see. Right too. Thank you so much. I miss you. Welcome. Any other questions? Anyone else would like to ask questions?
I have a question, not really related to the language, but I just wanted to know. Usually, when meetings are conducted in India, is it really done in Hindi, like Hindi, or is it done in English or a mixture?
All right. So generally it is a mixture. See what happens, when you are having a meeting inside your office, right? When you're having a meeting with your colleagues, and generally, if at all you use Hindi as a, spoken language, otherwise, then you tend to have a mixture of English and Hindi. But generally, when you're having a meeting with, let's say, another client, or maybe a client, or maybe another company, or when you are into a conference or something, so generally the English is the language which is being used as a business language. Yeah, that's how it is. So again, as per the context, it differs. So if you are meeting your friends, let's say you are working with the same department with other people and you are going to have a meeting with them, so you use a mixture of Hindi and English. But when you're having a very formal meeting, maybe with a client or something, so it depends. If the client understands English very well, then you use English. But sometimes what happens again is, maybe, you feel that if I speak in Hindi, I will be able to connect more with the client, right? So at that time, again, you decide according to the context. So I told you, Hindi is generally used for connecting well with people. So if that is your purpose, then you have a mixture of English and Hindi. Yes. Did I answer your question, Nidhi?
Oh yes, that was really it really answered my question. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Yes. Anyone else? Anyone else has any question, any word that you generally have come across and you want to know what is the meaning of that word? Or do you listen to Hindi music? I told you, the song. How do you remember the number? So you'll say ek, do, teen, right? So listen to this song. I'm sure you'll enjoy this song as well. Okay. Let's say I'm interested to learn Hindi more in depth. Okay. Do you think I can do that by watching YouTube videos? Yes, of course. Watching YouTube videos will be useful for you, I'm sure, because, there are certain people who are coming up with, step by step or level 1, 2, 3 kind of a video. So if you choose an instructor and follow all the videos of that instructor, that will be helpful. But trust me, if you want to learn a language, okay, it could be Hindi or any other language, try and relate yourself with the language. So how do you do that? So generally what Kirtu you can do is, Shiva you can do is, you can watch Hindi movies. Even if you don't understand Hindi, keep on watching Hindi movies through the expressions, through the feelings and emotions and the actions and facial expressions, you will understand what the people are saying, okay? And that's how you will be able to learn the language in the best manner, okay? Many a times what you can do is like watching movie, okay? You are watching, let's say not a complete movie, but let's say 3 minutes a scene from a movie, and you're writing down all the difficult words that you come across, and then you're trying to search for the meanings of those words in English and then try to relate, okay? So that is how you can learn a language in a faster or quicker manner and a best manner. Okay, because those video will be limited, isn't it? You cannot ask questions, neither you can actually understand anything beyond that words, right? Because like, for example, in our session also we have learned certain business words, but that's not exhaustive, isn't it? There are some more words which are used, okay? So similarly, if you want to learn better, listen to news channels, Hindi news channels or Hindi movies, okay? That's how you will learn the language better. So that's my advice to you. If you really want to learn Hindi in detail, in depth, so you must follow this method. Did I answer your question, Shiva? Good enough? Yeah? Perfect. Bollywood, here I come. Yes. Yeah, true. You can watch the cartoons also, okay? Because they speak a little slower, isn't it? So that is also going to be something if you enjoy, let's say, Tom and Jerry. So watch Tom and Jerry in Hindi, okay? So that could also be done. Yeah, Doraemon. All right. So you have a Doraemon, Hindi version of Doraemon. You can select Hindi language for sure. And then watch Doraemon in Hindi. And that's how you learn Hindi. Okay. Yes. Anyone else has any questions? Try. Shinchan. Okay. Yeah, that's all. That also you can do. Shinchan again, I don't know. He probably would use a little, a rowdy version of Hindi is what I feel. It is not going to be a very decent Hindi. So if you learn from Shinchan and if you try use those words in your business language, then it's going to be a difficult time for you. Chota Bhim, yes. Yeah, Chota Bhim is good again. Okay, anyone else has any other question?
All right. If none of you guys have more questions, then we can take a group photo,
Yes.
all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, and the
Let's do
participants, if possible, please switch on your cameras so that
Yeah,
we can all
please
take a
do that,
picture.
everyone, because it's going to be a memory for me, right? Otherwise, I don't know when am I going to meet all of you. So if you switch on your cameras, I'll remember your face, right? Thank you, Nidhi. So yeah. We're waiting for you, Tausif, Sabrina, Zoha, Ali, and who else? Yay. Okay, any feedback for the session, anyone? Before we go for the photograph and until everybody switches on their camera, would you like to tell me about the sessions? How did you find it?
Yes, it was
Very
very
It was
interesting.
great. It was very insightful.
Interesting. You enjoyed? Thank you.
Yeah, I like the way you gave the background of India first, then you started teaching us. It was quite a good thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Yay.
think
Okay.
I,
We have almost everybody
I
on the
think we
screen
can
now,
take
right?
photos. Yep. I think I can take it also. You can pause, I guess.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
just give it
Okay,
a
let's give a
countdown.
heart. No, I guess when we have a screen background, we can't do that. Okay, it's okay.
Okay. I'll give countdown. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay. Again, funky pose, I guess.
One more.
3. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Sorry, I used my 2 hands. Okay, I think it was a great having you. Maybe Shobit, you can continue.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Dr. Shraddha, for such an insightful workshop. We really would like to thank you, and we know that you are such a busy person and you took out time out of your busy schedule. Thank you so much, Dr. Shraddha, and all participants. Thank you all for coming, and we look forward to seeing all of you for the coming workshops. We have a workshop tomorrow for Urdu, same time. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And Dr. Shraddha, once again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine. Best wishes to all of you. Keep shining, keep learning, keep that sparkle alive. And you have been wonderful audience. Okay. So thank you so much. And fir milenge. Namaste.